Friendship beyond giving, the non transactional way. When was the last time you felt used in a relationship or wondered if someone values you for who you are rather than what you can offer? When my son was in elementary school, he loved to take homemade lunches and snacks to school. One day he came back home looking pretty upset. After gently asking him a few times, he finally opened up to me. He said, "Mom, I don't think they like me. I thought they were my friends." At first, I didn't quite understand what he meant, so I said, "Tell me more about it." He went on to explain. He said, "Whenever I bring lunch to school to share, they all come to me. The moment someone else brings something better, they go to that person." My son was crushed, realizing they were only there for what he could offer. I was heartbroken for him. It's painful to know that relationships can be that transactional at such a young age. So I explained to my son as we both sat down on the kitchen floor. I let him know that true friendships aren't built alone on material possessions. Rather, they require mutual care, respect, and value for one another. My son's experience reminded me of my own boarding school story. When I was in boarding school, I became friends with the food prefect, a student who had the privilege to oversee the kitchen staff. I wasn't particularly drawn to this person, except for what she could offer me: access to more food. Don't look at me that way. You probably do the same thing if you were in my shoes. The food was so little, it could barely feed a baby. Plus, they made us do all these chores and exercises as if we were in a military camp. But my life changed when I attended a student revival. That encounter with God opened my eyes to see the selfishness in my relationship, inspiring me to make a change for the better. That was the turning point in my life. I surrendered everything to Him, yes, including my friendship with the food prefect. That was the hardest thing I had to do at that time. Transactional relationship does not disappear with age. In fact, it transcends the confines of childhood. I want you to picture that guy at your workplace, the one that has all the best snacks you can think of in his cubicle. He's also very intelligent and he has some influence and power. What do you think others will do at work? They'll flock to his cube. Imagine all those things disappearing. What do you think will happen? His fan club will disappear. One day he's a legend. The next, he's a ghost. What about other communities? What happens when someone is unable to provide services and support? At that moment, they may feel neglected and ignored. As we reflect on these patterns, I want us to ask ourselves this question: am I a transactional friend? Have I prioritized someone for personal gain while leaving another behind? These are tough questions, but necessary if we want to cultivate a more authentic and genuine relationship. So, my friends, today, I challenge you to give without expecting anything back, care without any ulterior motive, offer your support and services without requiring that person to earn it. Imagine how our world will be when we begin to value people for who they are rather than what they can offer. Let us begin to build a world that is filled with more selfless and genuine relationship, one friendship at a time.